A solid, powerful morning to you, my friends. I'm Theo. Lucille already gave you a taste yesterday. Showed you some original Greek ruins tucked inside the town walls. You even caught a Roman arch towering over them. Not bad for a warm-up. From the time the Romans conquered the city in 164 BCE, things began to change dramatically. Let me make something clear. The Romans? They didn't just conquer. They dominated. They were the first to step outside the safety of those double walls and moat and say, "We've got this." While everyone else hid behind stone, they built out in the open. That's the kind of confidence I respect. And yet, time humbles everyone. For all their strength, during all those centuries that they were in control here, barely anything remains out here today from the Romans. One sight we can still see is the Roman outdoor sports arena. This is a place I visited often as a young pup. I was attracted by a legend athlete, the hero of my youth and now a good friend. Please meet Hercules, once the master of the sports arena, but now its overseer. He still lives in the ruins of the old Roman stadium. Back in his prime, he shattered athletic records year after year. Absolute dominance. Now, he takes it easy, spends most of his time sleeping where the crowd once roared for him. Every now and then, he wakes up, reliving the glory days, rolls in the sand like he's still celebrating a victory. Honestly, I get it. When Rome lost its grip, the buildings outside the town walls emptied out. Homes stood silent, stone shells left to weather. The old Roman structures cracked, crumbled, and gave way. Then came 1523. The Ottomans captured Rhodes and cleared the Greeks out from inside the city walls. Forced out, they adapted. Outside the city, they took shelter in what remained of the Roman ruins. Broken, worn-down structures became lifelines. And they didn't just survive, they rebuilt. Stone by stone, they pulled from the wreckage around them, reinforcing, extending, making those ruins into something livable. Later, when the Ottomans were pushed out by the Italians, everything shifted again. The Greeks moved back inside the city, leaving those rough-built homes behind. And when Rhodes finally returned to Greek control in 1947, the landscape changed for good. Beyond the old walls, a new phase began. Suburbs. The last traces of Rome were covered over, buried under roads and modern buildings. The past didn't disappear, it got built over. Remember that with the fall of Roman dominance, a series of minor invaders came and went. But when the last of the Crusaders were driven from the Holy Land, one of its groups came to Rhodes. They were known as the Hospitallers. These Crusaders actually built something that stuck. Massive structures, power you can still see today. I've got someone you need to meet, Helena. She knows the Crusader history here better than anyone. Her family had direct ties to the Knights of St. John. Real stories, not just ruins. So let's head back into town to meet Helena. And as we walk, keep your eyes open. You'll probably spot a few of my friends, maybe even some of my cousins too. Now, as the afternoon cools down, you'll notice something else. Cats start getting smart. They look for warmth. Cooling motorcycles? Not bad. But a car engine that's still hot? That's prime real estate. Stick with us. In the next video, you'll meet Helena, the guardianess of the castle of the Great Master. She has stories to tell.